I'm Sandy and welcome to my channel. Today I have a kind of an unscheduled, unplanned video for you. I have been tagged a ton recently, which I absolutely love, and I'm so behind on tags. I thought, why not just come out and do a quick tag video for you? I always love, especially this kind of tag that I'm going to do today. I am home for a bit of time, thankfully. I don't have to go do doctor's appointments or take my parents anywhere for almost 3 weeks, which will be fantastic. I will still be going down, but I don't have to be gone nearly as much. So hopefully you'll see a few tags this week and next week from me as a way of trying to catch up, because yeah, I'm really behind. So I apologize to everyone who's tagged me and I haven't done your tag yet. I'm so sorry. I will try and get caught up. Yeah, I will. Promise. But what better way to start the week than doing the Spreading Some BookTube Love tag? So this was created by Jolene over at Bookworm Adventure Girl. If you're not familiar with her channel, you should absolutely go and check her out. She's absolutely wonderful and so thoughtful and reads such a diverse set of books. And I just really enjoy her channel and her as a person, and absolutely please go check her out. But the prompts that the tag that she created, the Spreading Some BookTube Love tag, is one of my favorite tags to do because it's all about doing shout outs to other channels, and I love doing channel shout outs. So I thought I had done one recently, but it turns out it was like 4 months ago. So yikes, I feel bad about that. So, but there are a number of prompts. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into them. Number one, booktubers who inspire you. So one would have to be Gem of Books. She is so much fun. I love watching her channel. She seems to follow like every event, book prize, has an uncontrollable TBR. I feel like she's my sister in that because mine are always way too big. She is absolutely wonderful. The other one is Bob the Booker. Very much follows the Booker Prize, and it's just, really interesting and different and has a lot of wonderful thoughts and talks like 20 million miles an hour, which is something I also do. So yeah, those two definitely inspire me. I wish I followed more prizes. I mean, yes, I follow the 1001 books list, but that's not really prize lists and things like that. So that would be the two. I'm going to try and limit it to a couple for every prompt. I'll try. It's hard. So prompt number 2, smaller booktube channels. So I'm not sure what we define as small here, but one is La Rosa Reads. She is wonderful. Is she a teacher? I'm going to say she's a teacher. But her channel, just the way she speaks, she recently did a book haul video from the Strand in New York, and I like drool over the idea of going to that bookstore. She often involves her daughters in her videos, and they are just absolutely delightful to watch. So La Rosa Reads is one. The other one is Shelf Possessed. I found them last year sometime. They are a married couple. Both are teachers, and their interactions are fantastic. My favorite thing of their videos is watching their bloopers, and oh my gosh, they are hilarious. Just going back and forth and all the things that they cut out. Very, very wonderful couple. Number 3, booktubers who live close to you. So the first one won't come as any surprise because we've both talked about it. It's Gina Stanier. We both live in the Pacific Northwest. And then I believe other ones that live kind of in this general area. I think A-Star Reads lives kind of close to here, and Margaret Pinard lives not too far from here, meaning the Pacific Northwest. No specifics because I don't want to tell where anyone lives. But Gina is the one that I've actually met in person. Number 4, booktubers from different continents than yours. So the first one is Nikki over at Red Dot Reads. She is in Singapore. We did our first buddy read this year for Transcendent Kingdom, and it was lovely. She is very, very sweet and has two dogs that are often on the back on the couch behind her as she's filming, and I just really like her personality quite a bit, and she's very thoughtful in her book reviews as well. The next one is Britta Bowler, who is in Germany, and Britta is one that if I could meet Britta, I would meet Britta in a heartbeat. It'd be really fun to get to go see her. We'll see if I ever make it over to Europe, if we're ever able to travel again. And the last one is Hugo at Scientist Reading World. Hugo is a scientist, and he just has a very pleasant way of speaking. We don't always read the same books, but he's an absolute delight as well. Number 5, BookTubers with Furry Reading Companions. So Alice from Alice and the Giant Bookshelf, she has a cat named Harry. And Harry likes to be in her videos and will pop up from time to time, and always just makes me incredibly happy. We have done a couple of buddy reads, and hopefully we'll do another one. She has a giant TBR, much like I have a giant TBR with my 1001 list. So we have lots of opportunities to do buddy reads, which is just fantastic. Number 6, BookTubers you've buddy read or group read with. Oh man, there's so many in this because I am a buddy reading addict. I mean, I really am. I have buddy read with so many people because I just love it so much. The one that I'm going to call out here is Kevy over at Say Kevy. We have done, I think, 3 or 4 buddy reads now. We've read Mary Roberts Reinhardt. We've read Dorothy L. Sayers. We've read Agatha Christie. She is amazing to do buddy reads with. Absolutely hilarious laughs. Her laugh on Voxer is just a delight, and is always figuring out who did it well before I do. And so I also picked up a book because of her, which is this one, Manhunt by Gretchen Felker Martin. Oh, I'll leave a link to Kevy's video about this one. I am somewhat terrified. It was in the horror section, so I'm excited and terrified to read this one, but this was because of Kevy. So the other ones that I do buddy reads quite a bit with are the Up to No Good Book Club, which I don't remember why we came up with that name, and we just kind of formed organically after a time. But it's with AJ Dunn Reads and Writes, Jolene, Bookworm Adventure Girl, Shelley Swearingen, and then Sonia Devaney and Deborah Johnson, who are friends and subscribers. And we have been reading, we read the Wolf Hall trilogy together. I read Northanger Abbey with AJ and Jolene. We are reading, I believe, Luminaries coming up. So yeah, we've done a number of them, but I'm always open to buddy reads. If there's something you want to read with me, I have one coming up in April with Gem of Books, Fraser, Simon Springboard Thought, and Sarah from Freshly Read Books. Oh, I always forget her channel name. I'm so sorry. I'll put it in the notes below for you though. Number 7, subscribers and commenters who don't have a BookTube channel. I went and looked at my latest video only and pulled the ones, some of the ones from there. Certainly Sonia Devaney and Deborah Johnson, which I talk to quite frequently. And then Moon Poem is someone that I've done buddy reads with, and she will comment on occasion. Stephanie Cohen and Lori, Deborah W., Stacy V. I mean, I'm so incredibly blessed to have so many people interacting with me on my channel. It's just been, subscribers are really everything, and all that interaction has just been absolutely amazing. So thank you to all of my subscribers, whether you comment or not. But yeah, absolutely one of the best parts of BookTube is the people that are watching. So number 8, BookTubers that are newer to you. So I just recently went out and searched for the 1001 Books tag again to see who had done it recently, and found a whole bunch of people. And so I have subscribed to all 3 of these, and I'm just starting to learn kind of who they are. But these 3 are the ones I'm going to call out for BookTubers that are newer to me. So the first one is Courtney Lynn Reads. Courtney has, as of right now, 20 subscribers. So she's very, very new. Her last video was the best romance books, her favorite romance books. And I will tell you that because of that video, when I was at the bookstore, I did buy one. Mr. Wrong Number by Lynn Painter. I was just excited by her description of the book, and so I went ahead and picked it up. But yeah, Courtney Lynn Reads is the first one. And the next two I found through the 1001 book tag, without a doubt. So the first one is Bookshelf Bunny, and the second one is The World According to Jay. And so I'm still learning about them, still seeing kind of what their content is. I've definitely subscribed to them. I would encourage you to go check them out as well, but still am learning a lot about them, which I always think is really, really fun. So all right, number 9, booktubers who read different books and genres than you. 3 that came to mind for this one really, really quickly. The first one is Criminale. Lots of crime, pulp, horror novels. Hilarious, very smart. Absolutely love watching his videos, even though I don't read half of what he reads, but really enjoy watching him. The other one is Michael K. Vaughan for the same reason. I don't read comic books. I don't read a lot of sci-fi or fantasy or horror, but Michael has been a supporter since I started BookTube. And so he has sent me books before. He sent me H.P. Lovecraft. He's just a great person and a great booktuber. It's really been fun to see his channel just explode recently. And then the third one is Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads. We do read some things that are similar, and we've done buddy reads before, which is great. He recently passed, I believe, 500 subscribers, so very much congratulations, Greg. He and I started around the same time-ish, I believe, and he was one of the first people to tag me in a video, which I always really appreciate. He also reads some old crime novels. I think the last one, I can't remember, The Jury, I believe is what it was, and the name of the author is escaping me. But yeah, I definitely have read some different books. He's also been reading War and Peace, which was my book club pick this month. So yeah, Greg at Another Bibliophile Read. He's kind of in the middle there, but Criminale, Michael K. Vaughan, and Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads. Okay, so booktubers who have similar tastes. So there's no one that's also reading from the 1001 Books You Must Read Before You Die that I know of. But there are a few booktubers that when we read books together or I watch their videos, they have similar tastes. And so the first one is Marilyn Maya Mendoza. She is the baby boomer booktuber. She's in Hawaii. She is wonderful. She started her booktube channel on her 70th birthday, and I admire that so much. I hope later I'm still doing wonderful new things like she has been, but I've also done buddy read with her, and she's one of the people I keep in touch with even when we're not doing buddy reads. But yeah, books that she just tends to like, I tend to like. Fraser Simon, Springboard Thought. I think also he reads first of all, a ton of more than I do. Like he'll read more in 1 week than I read in 2 months. And I feel like I read fast. So he's amazing. But I feel like some of the books that we both like. So yeah, very similar. And then every buddy read that I do with Shelley Swearingen turns into being like a 5-star read for me, and we both love it. So I don't know if it's us reading together that does that, because the Tin Flute I read with Shelley. I read Unbroken with Shelley. I'm reading The Great Circle with her and Sonia Devaney right now. So yeah, every time I read with her, it seems like it's a book that just ends up being like one of our top books. So very interesting. Number 11, booktubers with great original tags. So really, one person immediately jumped up to the forefront of this one, and that's Jim from Jim's Books, Reading, and Stuff. He was the creator of all the alphabet tags. He did one every single week. It was so impressive. And his BookTube numbers tag, he recently did. I really like all of his tags. I don't know how he made so many of them. It was amazing. So yeah, Jim, definitely amazing job on your tags. Number 12, BookTube projects you join or follow or would like to. Okay, so I haven't quite made it a year yet. It'll be a year sometime at the end of April, beginning of May. And the event that drove me to join BookTube when I did was the Asian Readathon, which is hosted by With Cindy. I just really wanted to participate in that one, and I hope to be able to do it again this year. My May pick was picked specifically to be able to participate in the Asian Readathon, which is Wild Swans. I'm really excited about hopefully being able to read that one. The other event that I really want to do again this year, that I did a little bit last year, but I want to expand it this year, is Nonfiction November, which is hosted by a Book Olive. I would love to be able to do that one again this year, but expand it. My November pick for my book club was also picked with that event in mind, which is H is for Hawk. So very excited about that. And then I just did March of the Mammoths, and the book for that was obviously War and Peace. I only have 3 books left in it, so I'm close to just about 500 pages left in that book. But March of the Mammoths is the other one that I really want to participate every year, and I'm already thinking about what my book club pick will be next year for that event. I even have my little mammoth still up here, who officially has been named Merp. No one really gave me another name other than my Unreasonable Reading Plans mammoth. So I'm super excited. All right, number 13, booktubers who can always put you in a good mood. Jack at Spread Book Joy. I love her channel so much. I just read Wonder by RJ Palacio, and it was a recommendation by Jack, and it was just fantastic. Fun fact though, I was avoiding reading War and Peace this weekend and read Wonder instead, and the daughter in Wonder is reading War and Peace, and she may have spoiled something for me. What? Like, how does that even happen? But the book was absolutely delightful. It was such a wonderful recommendation, and I really love all the books that Jack recommends, but her personality, and she's just so calming and lovely, and she's one of those people I wish I could meet as well. And then the last one in this section is Julie at the Hungry Bookworm. Julie has been a supporter for a long time of my channel. She and I do not read similar things as well, but she's just a delight, and I love getting to chat with her. She hosts Christie Fest every month, and I have been hit and miss in that, but getting to talk with that entire group for Christie Fest is so much fun, and we laugh and joke, and I wish I could do it more. But Julie is, like I said, a great supporter of small channels, and was doing spotlights, and you got to do a little video, and she'd put you on there. She just really is a great friend on BookTube. So all right, number 14, tag some friends. So it goes without saying that everyone in this video that I mentioned is certainly tagged. If you've already done this, fantastic. Please go and check out all of the channels that I have mentioned. I really love finding new channels as well, and so I just hope you take a few minutes to go check some out if there's some you haven't heard of. And happy Monday and a surprise video. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, thanks. Bye.